Hi, I'm Mike, and welcome back to Our Wyoming Life, where I'm actually nursing a little bit of a cold or a sore throat or something like that. So I didn't want to miss a video with you guys, so I'm actually going to take you along with me today as we go through and check all the animals on the ranch. Something we haven't done in quite a while, but something that actually needs to be done every day, and in fact multiple times per day, because we want to make sure that everybody's happy, everybody has water, and everybody's good to go. So that's coming up today on Our Wyoming Life. This is Squid. She is the newest little goat on the ranch. She's what, maybe 2 months old now? I'm not exactly sure. I can't keep track of all of them. And that's one of the problems that we have here on the ranch, is keeping track of animals. And I'm going to show you how we do that a little bit later, at least with the cows anyway. One of the questions I get asked quite a bit is, how do you keep everybody's name straight? And that's just something that just happens over time, I guess, kind of like you know, kids in a classroom. I always wonder how the teacher keeps everybody straight. I imagine it's much like the same way that we keep all the animals straight. So we're actually getting started over here today in the goat pen, where we are surrounded by goats, and obviously some really loud ducks that are over here. Not ducks, those are geese, that are yelling at us about something. I'm not sure what's going on. Sometimes the sounds of the ranch are enough to get you up and moving in the morning. Obviously, you've got the geese and the ducks and the roosters crowing, and you've got goats that are making all kinds of racket. Sometimes, not all the time. They're pretty quiet right now. But yeah, we know you're back there. The sounds of the ranch are pretty interesting as well. But since we're over here in the goat pen, I'll give you the quick tour. This is Petunia, who's really not wanting much to do with us today. Petunia is a pot-bellied pig. Hey, Petunia, come here. Petunia, hey, come here. Come here and say hi. Come here. Come here. Say hi. She's getting friendlier. She's starting to almost like me. She's a little better if you have food. As most animals are, because, you know, food is our friend. Although sometimes when they're really loud and annoying, you wish that you could make our friends some food. But these turkeys and these geese, they're not for eating. They're for looks. The white one here, and now we have the black one. We've also got a bunch of other turkeys. These ones were hatched out not too long ago, trying to figure out what they're going to be and how they're going to fit into the things. Their mom is somewhere around here. I'm not exactly sure where. And the geese will not leave us alone today. Go away. Maybe they're showing off for the turkeys. It's kind of funny how every day on the ranch is obviously different, but the animals act differently too. Now, we've got winter just around the corner. In fact, we've got snow in the forecast next week. We're going to be bringing cows back. We've got preg checking happening. All these kind of things start happening here in the fall. We're here in the back of the chicken house now, where we've got a bunch of chickens wandering around checking stuff out, and we head back towards our new pig pen, which also includes the new webcam that you can find on our website. So let's head in here, see how the little piggies are doing. Chickens really like it over here. Oh, hey guys. Morning. How's it going? You guys look super happy this morning. I think I woke everybody up. The pig that we did work on is in here somewhere. I saw her yesterday, but that lump is really going away, so it's hard to find her now. Where is she? Let's go on the other side. We'll take a look. You're in my way. Hey, piggy friends. Where is Blue, our lump face pig? Oh, there she is. She's right there. You can almost barely even see it anymore. Right there. It's going way down on the side of her face. She's a little camera shy, of course, which makes sense. It's probably what I would do too if I had a big lump on my face and somebody was trying to take pictures of it all the time. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Pigs are doing great. They all want to go with us. They've been eating onions from the garden. So you think pigs stink? Now they have onion breath too. Here, you want an onion? You don't want an onion? Nobody wants that? Let's go see if Petunia or maybe one of the goats will eat an onion. This is an experiment trying to see what these guys will eat and what they won't eat. Not the cleanest thing in the world. Could be a lot worse. We're tackling the hard questions today. Who's the least pickiest eater in here? Come here. Who wants to try this? You want it? No? I'm just gonna smell it. What about you, Squid? What do you think? No? All right. Petunia? Come here. Here. Let me put it down. Okay. See if you can. Do you want it? I'll take that as a no. Waffle wants hugs though. Jeff's not here to come and hang out with you every day. So yeah, you don't get all your snuggles. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. No? Hey. I'm getting mauled. Apparently, Waffle's been missing some attention, huh? Yeah, you've been missing attention? I get it. Oh, okay. Let's head on out of here. Sorry, guys. It is a farm store day, so these guys will get to go over to the petting zoo. We're getting mobbed by turkeys and chickens over here with the gator. You guys want to go for a ride? There's definitely occasion to call this place the funny farm sometimes. This monitor here that I've got in the gator, I'm going to show you a little bit later when we head down to the cows, but it is actually useful. I think we'll probably use it more during calving season. I made a little mount for it, and this is just an iPad, but we'll talk more about that a little bit later. We're going to head over to the multi-species area now and check on everybody that's over there. Talk a little bit about our new arrangements that we've got that seem to be working pretty good, and an easier way for everybody to get in and out. All right, so this is the barn. I do believe that is Jenny out here to say hi. Come here, girl. Yep, it is Jenny. You can tell it's the female, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but she thumps in her throat. She makes like a thumping sound, and you can definitely hear it and kind of feel it. It's actually a really, really deep bass. Come here. Oh, you don't want to play? She's leaving. All right, let's go find your friends. You still see a few puddles out here. We had about 1.5 inches of rain here in the month of October, which is pretty much unheard of, but definitely it's keeping things green-ish and extending out our fall here a little bit. Of course, like I said, there is snow in the forecast next week, so that will drastically change things as well. I don't think it'll stick around long, but maybe it will. Depends on what the temperatures do around that time. Heading out here, we've got first met by our donkeys. So over here we've got Gus. Gus is still on loan to us from a friend of ours, and his job is to hang out with Ethel and work on making Ethel a baby. Oddly enough, I think that they have completed that mission. They're not really hanging out together as much anymore. Gus seems more interested in going and hanging out with the horses, don't you, bud? And Ethel isn't interested in him either. Interested in us, though, we've got this is Vanilla and Cool Whip, Grace's bottle lambs this year. These are the only lambs that we have on the ranch, the only sheep that we have on the ranch. These are Dorper sheep. They are actually a hair sheep, so we don't have to worry about shearing them, and they're super duper friendly. Hi, how are you? Not quite as friendly as Waffle, but we're getting there. Tallow's in here as well. Tallow is our buck goat. It's his job to make the baby goats, but right now we're giving everybody a break. Hi guys. Hello. Good morning. And then of course in the background here we've got our alpacas, Chai, Latte, and Mocha. They still aren't super friendly, but they are all pregnant, so hopefully we'll have some really friendly little baby alpacas to play with in the spring. Not super friendly. Hey, kiddo. Emus include Forrest and Jenny, who we met earlier. Do you want to come say hi now? Hi. Much better outside. You want a hug? Very, very sweet animals. Surprisingly so for birds. You wouldn't think birds would be cuddly and sweet, but they are. Maybe we just raise cuddly and sweet animals here on the ranch. Could be true, because, you know, I'm cuddly and sweet. So try to spread that to everybody that I can. I actually have a couple videos planned coming up. Short videos, hopefully, but they should be a lot of fun. One of them is going to focus on the emus, and we're going to ask the question, are emus dinosaurs? That's coming up here in the next couple weeks on the Our Wyoming Life channel. And as we head back out towards the gator, because we got to go over and check the steers and see how they're doing, horses and bulls and all that kind of stuff across the road, I do want to remind you that FBN Cyber November event is going on now. It happens until November 21st. So until November 21st, you can take advantage of special operating lines of credit through FBN, obviously special deals and pricing. There's all kinds of, you know, save on your input costs, do all those things. Go down to FBN.com or just check down in the description. We've got a special link down there for you guys that you guys can take a look at and see how FBN can help out your operation, your ranch, your farm, whatever you've got going on. I guarantee you they can save you money. All right, we are going to head over towards the steers. I'm gonna jump back in the gator here. I took a whole bunch of cough medicine, so I'm trying to get this done before it all wears off. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it definitely helps. All right, we're gonna head across the road. We're gonna check on our steers over there and talk about what we've got going on with them. I can tell you as well that we have full freezers right now. We actually have 14 animals that are at processing that I took over there with you guys not too long ago. Those will be coming back, so I'm gonna need some help. I need to make some freezer room, which means that I need your guys' help. If you've been putting off ordering from OurWyomingLife.com, you've been looking at buying beef and pork, but just can't quite pull the trigger, I'm telling you, do it. Not only will you be getting the best beef and pork that you can, that's right here from the ranch, you're also going to be helping me out. So thank you very much for doing that. We are over here at the feedlot where all of those animals, except for the pigs, obviously, which we saw earlier, but all the beef actually goes through this program. And right now, I've actually already fed these steers today. They've got their corn, their oats, and their barley working for them. You can see it right here, mixed with hay so that they get nice good rations, and they're up and eating. So this is the A team right over here. The A team, these ones will actually be going at the end of the month. So again, we're going to need more freezer room. Those guys will go, the B team becomes the new A team, and these guys move over into a new bracket. We'll get ourselves a new B team before too long. Looks like most of the B team is hanging out over here in the shed having a conversation with one of the horses. Over here, one of our horses, oh, both of our horses are over here. Bria and Hyro. Come here, guys. Come here. Bria will come see us. Hi, Bria. How you doing? Bria's actually not rideable. She's a rescue horse that had some problems, but she's as sweet as a dog. She just loves people. I don't have any treats, though. I'm sorry. Hyro back there is being a little stuck up, though. I need to get back out here and take one of these guys for a ride. Well, Hyro, because I can't ride Bria. Maybe when things slow down, we can do that. I don't know. So we've went through the goats, the turkeys, geese, chickens, pigs, everybody in the multi-species area, including donkeys, emus, alpacas, goat, sheep. Okay, I think I got everybody. Next stop for us is the bulls and our a few steers that we've got left back up here that will become the new B team when the A team leaves. We're just gonna kind of sneak up the ditch here and track these guys down. And these 4 steers are actually last year's bottle calves, so I guess I shouldn't say they're all steers. We do have some females in here that were our twins that were born last year with a 1 boy, 1 girl twin group, and therefore the girl would not actually be able to have babies. So they ended up in our feedlot program. So here they all are, hanging out together with our bulls. Now, over there we've got LOL. Right there's our new bull, Max, who's being bad, chasing LOL around. And then right here we've got Doof. Now, Doof is actually for sale. I sent out a newsletter here a few days ago offering him to our subscribers first. Otherwise, we have to take him to auction, and where he'll be sold at auction for, you know, I don't know where he'll go, honestly. He could go to another farmer or rancher. He could end up going to slaughter. We don't know. He's a 3-year-old bull and passed his soundness exam and all that kind of good stuff. But I'd rather see him go to another farmer or rancher that will appreciate him and be able to use him. So if you are interested in Doof, feel free to send me an email, because we want to send him off to a good home. Next stop for us is our cows. The main herd, actually all of the cows are now mixed together in one herd, and that is our breeding herd. We've got our heifers in there along with all of our calves from this year and the older cows that have been here for quite a few years. We're gonna head back and see how they're doing. I've got a little bit of a drive ahead of me here. They are about 6 miles from the main ranch, so it can take a while to get back there, but if I see anything along the way that I need to share with you guys, I will. It is actually antelope hunting season. We had, I'm thinking probably about 30 animals so far taken off the ranch. I don't know exactly, I haven't been keeping count. And there is a herd of antelope here just ahead of me. Guys that left this morning were having a little bit of trouble with their hunt. They were having trouble finding antelope, and then, you know, we drive right out here and here's a herd standing right here. And when I say standing, I mean running at about 50 miles an hour in the opposite direction. All right, there are our cows. You can't see them, maybe you can, up there on the side of that hill. Looks like they're adventuring a little bit. We're gonna swing up and see what they're up to. We're not too far from bringing cows home. Like I said, we've got preg checking coming at the end of this month, so all the cows will be coming home. And especially with this snow on the way, I do kind of want to make sure that they're home before the snow falls, just in case it turns into something worse. So we do want to make sure that everything is okay with these cows. Every day I come down and look at them multiple times throughout the day. And there's a couple different things that I'm looking for. And one of the major things that I'm looking for is a cow that's off by herself and not acting right. So cows are herd animals. They want to be with each other. And when we find a cow off by itself, it's usually not a good sign. Okay, but we're going to swing by and take a look, see who she is, just make sure she's okay. And I'll show you guys about this little laptop or computer that I've got here in the Gator and how that's going to help us coming into calving season. We'll use it during preg checking. I think it's going to definitely be handy, and having it with us here in the Gator will be a big help as well. It is number 2, who's actually the oldest cow on the ranch. Hey, kiddo. She's also one of the most friendly, but I do worry about her as old as she is. Hey, girl. She's not as likely to get around as everybody else, and you can actually see she's got some sort of growth down here on her belly. I don't know quite what that is. I'll be researching that and trying to find out what's going on. So this allows me to show you exactly why I have this computer in here. So we're going to leave her behind us. I've actually got to try to get some internet to this laptop because I'm down here where there's no internet, of course, right when I want to show you guys how it works. But like we've always said in the past, you can't manage what you don't measure. So the big thing here is that having this system with me is I can keep track of what's going on with all of these animals. I can make notes on the fly. I can do all the things that I need to do. So we're going to swing up this way a little bit just so I can get to where I do have some service. Now I actually have this linked to my phone. So if I have cell phone service, I've got service on here. And what we can do is take a look at number 2 that we just saw and put in some information about her. So this is the, well, let me see if I can turn it so you're out of the sun here. All right, so this is the computer system we're looking at. I hope you guys can see this, but what I can do is actually just go in here, search for number 2, and there she is. I can pull her up. And from the information on here, I can actually see she's 14 years and 6 months old. If I take a look at her health tab, or her performance tab, there we go, we can take a look and see what she's doing. And last time we weighed her was on June 17th. She'd actually gained 55 pounds. She did have a calf this year, so she's looking good there. She weighs 1,205 pounds. It looks like she's losing some weight. She's a little thinner than that. We'll weigh her actually when we come in for preg checking. When I go into health though, this is where I can go ahead and take a look and see what I need to do. She had multi-min, she had all the stuff that she needed back at that time. I can put in notes here somewhere, and I have to find where I can do it. I can just add a note to her record here so that I can go back and find it. So I can just put in the date. I'm going to put in, we're going to put this under health. I could have taken a picture of it and put it in here if I wanted to, but I'm going to put growth on belly. Okay, so that is saved underneath her record right there, 10/19/23, health, growth on belly. That will tell me that I can go back, look at that, research that a little bit, and of course when she comes in for preg checking, it'll pop up and say, hey, take a look at her. We want to make sure that we see what's going on with that, and we'll have a vet there with us as well. So we're also going to head up towards the cows here. Now I don't keep this thing in the gator at all times. I just do it when I know I'm coming down to see the cows. I can throw it into this mount here and have all that record right there at my fingertips. You can also keep it on your phone. This is a program called Cattle Max, which I've used faithfully for 15 years or so. Even back when it was, it actually wasn't even, now it's an online system, so you can track it from anywhere, but back when I used it, it was just on the computer when I started using it. Then they put it on the cloud, and it works really wonderfully for keeping track of your herd, your animals, whatever you're doing with them. You can do pretty much anything that you have to, whether it's treatments, vaccines, all that kind of stuff. It's going to keep track of everything from weights and measurements, all that kind of good stuff. And really, again, like I said, you can't manage what you don't measure. So measure what you can, because you're going to need it eventually. After we get up with preg checking, we'll actually have all that information in the computer as well. So I'll be able to take a look at cows. I can see their calving dates. Don't tell anybody, but you can also watch Netflix, you know, when you're out calving. You're waiting for something to happen. Pull up a movie, watch it. As long as you have internet access, I guess. That's our secret, though. And the big thing is just having all this information at your fingertips really does help out. I've got to say, just having this information is great. It's just one of those things that when you don't have it, you don't miss it. But once you've got it, you realize how important it is. Hey there, Bambi. How you doing? Bambi coming up to say hi to us. We've also got number 47, who I know nothing about. So let's see what's going on with her. 51 back there, 30. Actually, let's pull up number 51. I know that she's got she's kind of an odd situation. 51 is an older cow that actually, not older, I guess I shouldn't say that. She's an older heifer. So let's see if we can't figure out what's going on with her. And I've got no internet up here. Yeah, I do. There we go. All right, 51, search. I can pull her up. I've got her RFID tag. Her name's Hope, if anybody remembers her. But she isn't interesting because she's 3 years and 6 months old, but I can go back into her offspring and she's only had one calf. She had a calf this year on March 23rd. She had herself steer calf. Where did she go? There she is, right back there. The reason that she's only had one calf and she's 3 years old is that she was so small when it came time to breed that first year. We decided not to breed her. So it's being able to access that history and know what's going on with her. And the way that I can tell that she was small is she was 75 when she was 75 pounds when she was born. A year later, she was only 700 pounds. We usually like the cows to be, the heifers to be a little bit bigger than that, so we did not breed her. Then the following year, when we weighed her again, she was 914 pounds. So then she was big enough to breed. So that's how I know what's going on. Hey, why are you yelling at me? Yeah, I know. I also like to take a look at cows out here that I know we've done something medically to recently, and one of those is number 135, I do believe. She's the one that we actually had to drain the growth on her face. I want to make sure that I find her and that she's okay. Oh, 130, my bad. Looking good though, Mom. She looks a whole lot better than she did before. Should be a whole lot happier. No pus oozing. Looks like it's completely healed. She's looking great. All right, that's pretty much it for today. I am going to do a little research on number 2 and see if we can't figure out what's going on with her. She did actually come up here with more of the group. She's moving her, she's just slow moving, but she did make it up this far. All the animals on the ranch look great. Again, we have to constantly check these guys. We're also checking water and food along the way to make sure that everybody has everything that they need. I did notice that, oh no, maybe she's down here. This might be her. I did notice that some of the chickens needed some chicken food, so I'll go back around and I'll fill up their chicken feeder. And you know, it's just a never-ending, almost a patrol, a rotation that you have to just keep on checking on things and making sure that everybody is okay. It looks like number 2 is down here. She did find her calf also, so that makes me happy. And she's still producing milk because her calf is still drinking. So we'll stop by these guys, see how they're doing. Hey there, kids. Number 33. You got a cute little heifer there. I guess she wants to say goodbye too. Thank you for hanging out with us today, guys. We really do appreciate it. Make sure you check out FBN.com. Become a member. It's free. Find out how they can help you in your operation and whatever you may be doing from small, you know, homesteading, farming, that kind of thing, to larger ranches. They're going to be help you out. They're going to be able to help you out immensely. So I can feel my cold coming back on me. Do you want to catch a cold from me? You better get out of my face. All right, guys. We'll get you out of here, and we'll see you next time right here on Our Wyoming Life.